Hey guys, welcome to this vlog. This vlog is going to be a update with regards to the Invisible Addiction for the month of January 2021. So firstly, I want to say a massive thank you to you all for following the Invisible Addiction. We've just hit over 1,000 followers across social media. So whether you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram or Twitter, I just want to say a massive thank you. Very humbled to have reached that figure at the beginning of the Invisible Addiction, which, by the way, started off as a one-off project. I said to myself, if I could get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, I would be over the moon. Thank you for your continued support, your comments, your likes, your feedback, your views, your listens, as it were. Helps me improve the channel. So keep it up, guys. Let's see where we can take things. So I recorded a podcast with Bobby the Awesome on her podcast 321 No Kidding. That was a lot of fun this month. Do check it out. It's available on iTunes, I think, amongst other platforms. I'm also going to be hosting Bobby on an upcoming episode of The Invisible Addiction in Series 4, so stay tuned for that. Talking of podcasts, hopefully you've been enjoying the Invisible Addiction podcast Series 3. So far we've had Lewis, who shared his story publicly for the first time. We've had Paul Pettigrew, Ben Markle, and then this Sunday we've got Nick Craze, aka Gambling Guard, who is sharing his gambling addiction story in full for the first time. Hopefully you've enjoyed listening and taken comfort from hearing others. That's the main thing with the podcast, so you can relate and understand, I don't know if that's the right word, or relate or resonate with other people's stories to show that you are not alone. We are not alone in this addiction. So I'd also like to thank the new sponsors, Talk Band Stop. They are sponsoring the podcast. I'm receiving a humble monthly fee. That combined with a new job for a gambling support charity has meant that I've quit my job as a teaching assistant here in Portsmouth, and it has allowed me to spend more time on the Invisible Addiction. Mondays is my kind of designated day where you sort of find me here editing podcasts, doing voiceovers, prepping social media posts, etc. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Gamban for their continued support. So what's coming up in the future? Well, we've got the remaining podcast episodes. We've got a few other guests to go. That'll take us up to sort of end of February. And then I'll be doing some more vlogs. I'm not entirely sure yet of the format of the vlogs. One thing I found recently, or rediscovered, is some voice notes on my iPhone. To cut a very long story short, I've got my iPhone back and I've been able to access these sort of diary entries of when I was sort of at the height of my gambling addiction in around 2017 onward. And it made for interesting listening for me, because I could hear a lot of stress, a lot of depression about my gambling addiction at the time.
Had a good weekend. Seriously thinking about this betting tonight. I'm thinking of putting on even money for Chester to score away at Lincoln. They've got a good away record. I'd expect Lincoln to win it, but I think Chester might get a goal. I'm a bit nervous about it because I don't know whether to put on several £100, like sort of 300 quid. Which would be really good, but we'll see.
And I don't know if I'm going to piece a clip on now or not, but it was just really interesting hearing me talk about betting on football that I thought I could win money on. So I don't know if I'll be sharing those in a vlog, maybe do a kind of, listen to the clip and then give you my feedback, as it were, or I'll stitch them onto a podcast. I'm not too sure, but yes, nonetheless, we've got some more vlogs coming up in between the podcast series. Okay, so what else is coming up? In the not too distant future, just recently been asked to feature at a national conference, online conference on Zoom in the US to discuss a little bit more about recovering from gambling addiction in the sort of the modern world, as it were, via podcasting and support groups online. So very excited to share my thoughts on that. Finally, quite a few people have got in touch and asked about t-shirts, a bit like this one. Look, I mean, I didn't start the Invisible Addiction to become a clothing brand or to sell t-shirts, but obviously if there is demand for the t-shirts and you would like to support the channel and what it's all about, that would be great, of course. At the moment, I don't even know how to get t-shirts. I don't know what sizes I need to order, etc., etc. But if you are interested in getting a t-shirt, supporting the channel, please get in touch. So you can leave me a comment on the video, or you can message me on social media, or you can email info@theinvisibleaddiction.com, and we'll hopefully sort something out. Finally, one more thing. The Invisible Addiction first birthday will be coming up in June, and I mean, obviously we're in lockdown right now. One thing I would love to do would be to host a kind of, I don't know, a meet-up barbecue or a big game of rounders in Hyde Park or a big game of football. I'm not too sure. Whether that will happen because of the whole situation, I don't know. If you've got any other ideas, maybe we could have, we could share some other ideas for a first birthday. But look, I just want to say thank you once again for your continued support, and very excited to see where things will go. Big plans for the channel. Got some collaborations with some other YouTubers, which should be exciting. Anyway, I'm rambling on as always in these videos. Wishing you well, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, cheers. Ta-da.